How is it going on, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Elite State of Mind with Jay Ariel and K-Like Berserker. And today we are covering Forbidden Door 2026, the pay-per-view from this past Sunday, AEW's cross promotion show that they do every year, and it was a really great show. It was fantastic. I don't know if it was Double or Nothing levels, but it was great still. A lot of matches on the show, a lot of singles matches on the show. Uh, a lot of them had pretty important implications, which is nice. Tekla Starlight Kid, uh, Osprey, Swerve, Kenny, ZSJ, Bandito Mox, Shota Umino, Pac, Mercedes, Maya World, the multi-man steel cage match, Team DC MJF versus the conglomeration, including Konosuke Takeshita and Darby Allin, and the World Tag Team title match. I don't know why I said that one last. Cage and Cope versus the Dogs. Yeah, I enjoyed this pay-per-view. I don't think there was any matches that I didn't really like. Besides, I think the Dogs, obviously the Dogs versus Cope and Cage were like the weakest match. Um,
Yeah,
it was not that it was a bad match. It was just the weakest part of the show. I don't know. Like it didn't seem like the crowd was like too into it because it was like halfway through the show, so or more than halfway through the show. So it was kind of like the rest period match, which is fine. But yeah, how did you think of it, man?
I think I'll say this. After Kenny and CSJ, I was like, bro, I still got Will. I have most of the card left, and this has
It
already been crazy.
was a second match.
Like,
That was a second match of
yeah,
the show.
I was like, damn, we still got a lot left, and this has already been really good.
Yeah. Um. So the first match.
But I don't.
Oh, no, sorry.
Uh, I don't talking about. I don't know if it's. I don't know which I like better, Double or Nothing or this.
Mm. To me, Double or Nothing.
It's
I
hard.
think I think
Yeah.
it had better matches. So if I were to pick like, I think the moments and the matches in Double or Nothing were stronger. But
Mm.
obviously for Bendor is still like they still had like great moments too and great matches.
Yeah.
So it's not like a comparison really. It's more of like I don't know the type of show they are. Like the Forbidden Door
Yeah.
has
I
that
was
you
gonna.
know. Uh-huh.
I was gonna say I feel like it was two very different
Yeah,
things
yeah. Very different
that
things.
happened. Like
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
it's hard to compare them because they're like one is like a cross promotional show and the other one is like all AEW. Pretty much.
yeah.
Uh,
I
but yeah,
I will say I think it was a lot better than Forbidden Door last year.
I don't even remember what happened last year. Besides the main event, which was the steel cage match. I didn't.
Yeah, I think
Was
it
it?
was. I
Where?
remember Fletcher had a match against someone in New Japan. That's all I can tell you.
Yeah, that was
Right.
Hiromu. Yeah,
And then I think it was MJF and Hangman.
yeah, for the world title. Yeah,
Yeah, that's all I could tell you.
yeah. I don't remember much else either. Um, but yeah, I think
Oh,
this is
Zack
a
Sabre
stronger
Jr.
show. And Nigel. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was a really good match last year. Um,
yeah, but I think this was. I think I don't want to say my expectations were super high for it, but I think it being like a cross promotional show, I wasn't. I don't think I was expecting it to be as good as it was.
mhm. Well, AEW is it like they're very like they don't ever miss on pay-per-view. Very
Mm.
rarely, I should say, very rarely, and it hasn't happened in a very long time. So this is just another strong pay-per-view for them, pretty much. Um, but to start off the show, do we want to talk about the buy-ins? I guess cover them. I don't even
I
remember
think
what.
we're.
No.
I think they were fine. Yeah, I don't really have anything to say about
Okay,
them.
yeah. Well, yeah. So Divine Dominion they retain against Thunder Rosa and Olympia in a pretty good match. It was actually pretty back and forth, which is good because like Divine Dominion they were getting beat down a little bit, and then They ended up overcoming them, so that was a good match. And then the other match was Sky Blue versus Micah, who qualified for the TBS title, Survival of the Fittest, which is a pretty good match too. Sky Blue has been, hopefully her day will be due eventually, because she's really a really strong competitor and she's due for some gold. So but yeah, that was a good match. Michael won, and then the show started. That was it. Oh no. There was and
No, it was Danny
DG.
and
I forgot, and oh my gosh, what's his name? Drilla Maloney. I forgot about that match. That was like that was added like the day of. So Drilla
yeah,
Maloney, he looked good. DG was beating him down a lot. But he got his pile driver finish at the end. It was decent. It wasn't too bad. But to start the show, to start the official show, it was the Young Bucks versus El Sky Team, Mystico and Mascara Dorada, and Titan and Shingo Takagi of Unbound Company from New Japan. And that was a it was a really fun tag opener. Really good, just feel good type of match for the show. Like there was no like hatred or anything. It was just teams proving who want to be the best. Uh, Obviously Mystico can't say enough good or great things about him. Same with Dorada. Same with everyone in this match. Everyone is pretty much on
yeah.
it. Uh, Everyone had their spots. Everyone had their shining moments. Obviously the Young Bucks are just untouchable. I swear they're untouchable. I'm glad like they can find their way in the tag team division without the titles, but
Yeah,
having them be champions just really cements like AEW's like where the best tag teams wrestle, you know. And
yeah.
they'll get their just due eventually, I'm sure, within the next couple of months. But how'd you feel about the match?
I thought it was really good. I think on a card like a match that was just going to be outshined just inherently.
Hmm.
I think they did a really good job of like opening the show and kind of making it memorable as much as they can.
Hmm. Yeah, they had a lot of good spots in the match. What happened? I remember the Canadian Destroyer spots. With I forget who Dorada. I think Dorada hit somebody with one, and then Nick did like a over the top rope one on to Mystico or Dorada. I forget which one. But that was or Teton. I don't. It was one of the masked wrestlers. I forgot who it was. I don't think it was Teton. I think it was Mystico or Dorada. But yeah, some really good, just really like great like party style PWG style tag team match, because they were just going all over the place. They were flying all over the place, super kicking. Everyone was super kicking. So everyone super kicked. I think Shingo or someone.
Mm.
I think it was Shingo. Like everyone besides Teton super kicked them at once. It was pretty funny. But yeah, the Young Bucks obviously prove that they're just the best tag team in the world, best tag team of all time. Uh, they're coming for those tag team titles because they won their match. The match didn't have any like title implications or anything, but they just pretty much proved that they're just the best tag team, winning their match. Uh, yeah.
I
Um,
will say, and
mhm.
I've mentioned this before, but I think the Bucks are way different live than they are on TV.
Yeah, for sure.
Like I think if I had to say, you got to see one AEW or yeah AEW like talent live, I would say the Young Bucks because
Hmm.
their energy is like felt in the arena.
Hmm.
I don't.
That FTR match from Revolution, like I've seen a lot of Bucks matches live, but that was like just another level that I've never seen them from them before because they were baby faces, and usually I
Yeah,
think I've you seen them as heels, so this was like a different type
yeah,
of like run they're on right now. They're not even like sympathetic. Well, they are. That match was pretty sympathetic, but like they're not like a standard normal babyface tag team. They're just like very just high energy, and that's what tag team
yeah.
wrestling is supposed to be. You know. Um.
But this tag team division, come all in, gonna be crazy.
Yes.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know we're very much in the. I wouldn't even say it's. I say this about the women's division, wherein like I said we were in a Mercedes Monet waiting room,
Hmm.
and it's a bad thing. But right now we're in a New Day and Motor City waiting room, but we're having fun.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. They're definitely
It's
on
like
their way,
yeah,
which is good. It'll be good. It'll be good to see some fresh teams and teams that never fought the Bucks before. Well, a team that never fought the Bucks before. Motor City have before, but not in a while. But yeah, that was the first opening tag match, triple, oh my gosh, three-way tag. And then the second match of the show was Kenny versus Zack Sabre Jr., which was I wasn't expecting the Kenny match so early, but at the same time, it's fine. Like all the other matches are pretty very important. This match didn't have like a stipulation or like no titles on the line. It was pretty much Kenny proving to the world, proving him to himself that he can still hang with the
Yeah,
current wrestlers and still proving that he's still the best wrestler in the world. And that's what all his promos leading up to the match was. Zack Sabre Jr. didn't really get to speak, so like we didn't really get to see his outside of like his challenge to Kenny. We didn't really get to hear from him much besides like the last like night before before the show. I think it was either Collision or the end of Dynamite. I forget. He had cut a little promo backstage, but yeah, great match, fantastic match. One of the best matches on the show. Kenny is moving and looks incredible. He's in great shape. Yeah, I think he's in better shape than he was at Dynasty, which is crazy because that was just like a few months ago. So um
oh, you mean oh, never mind.
oh what
I'm
happened?
in my I was confused.
Huh?
I'm thinking you mean I'm thinking you meant Revolution. I'm like, bro didn't even
Oh no
wrestle
no
there. And
no
then I was like, oh, Dynasty,
no
their
yeah
match.
Dynasty.
My bad.
No, you're good. What'd you think about the match?
I thought it was really good. I think what it reminded me of match card like on the position it was on the card was Takeshi Okada
Mm-hmm.
because we said the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
We said, "Holy shit, second
I
match."
know. Yeah, yeah. That's
What do you
right.
mean? That's exactly what it reminded me of.
That's right.
But I feel like with um I felt like it was a very slow style,
Mm-hmm.
but I feel like this card really needed a different something else.
Mm-hmm.
It needed like something different, and I feel like that was that for this card. Like it was very slow, very like grounded,
Mm-hmm.
and I like the like all the it was just very tense with like his submission holds
Yeah. Yeah.
with
That's what.
Zach's.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what Zack Sabre is known for. His submission style, his grounding style, his grounded style, his pace slowing style. But even like with him slowing the pace, he still like brought some heavy hitters. Like he was hitting him. He was hitting Kenny really hard, and kicking him
Yeah,
and just like clotheslining him and stuff. Like he's not like just a submission guy. He's known mostly for
yeah,
his submissions and his technical wrestling, but like he can put on the same type of performance that Kenny can in a way. Not maybe not
yeah,
the same type. Like he's not explosive, but he's like like an all rounder. You know, like he's the only thing he doesn't
yeah.
do is dive. Like he doesn't dive, but he does pretty much everything else. Yeah, he's come a long way. Zack Sabre Jr.'s come a long way from when I watched him before. Like he's been in like 10 years ago. Like he's gained a lot more muscle. He's a lot more put together as a wrestler. Like, at the
Yeah,
before he was just like known for suplexes and technical like submissions, but now he's added a lot more like heavyweight style to his wrestling because
yeah.
of New Japan. So the match is really good. I enjoy his work in that match.
You you ever watch Despicable Me?
Yes, a long time ago.
You know the main villain in that movie
No,
with like the orange suit.
no, I don't remember him.
Damn, that's how he came out dressed looking like with the jacket, the orange jacket.
He always wears
Hold
the
on,
orange jacket. I was like,
I was
Gru?
like,
Isn't
yo,
Gru the main villain? But no, he's the main character. But even he is a villain though.
hold on. Oh, this guy. Hold on, let me see if it's not coming up. Oh, there we go.
Oh, that guy. I know who you're talking about now.
Yeah,
Okay.
that guy.
Okay.
I was like, Roke came out looking like him, and I was like, oh, what am I watching?
That's messed up. That's
One of the
pretty
best
funny.
technical wrestlers in the world, looking like a DreamWorks character. No, it's not even DreamWorks. It's Illumination. Damn.
Oh man, that's disrespectful to Zack Sabre Jr.
Listen, man, change the outfit. Change the outfit.
Nah,
All
he
right, I'm gonna
rocks
have
he
to
rocks the orange good. He likes the orange, like Taz like to
give that
say.
match a 0 out of 10. Bad bad entrance outfit. Try again.
Okay, so yeah, Kenny beats Zack Sabre Jr.
I
Which
was very surprised.
you had the idea that Kenny was gonna lose, just to like like in parallels to their other like Will Ospreay and Kenny both lost that Dynasty, and then they
Hmm.
both won at Double or Nothing, and then you said Kenny was gonna lose this one and Ospreay was gonna win the main event, just to have like a parallel like from like those like have like a differentiation. I think that's the word.
Yeah.
From their past like post pay-per-view little promos things, which didn't happen. I never count out Kenny. I can never count him out no matter what.
That's crazy because I convinced you. I said,
You
yeah,
did
man.
convince me because I was like, yeah, it kind of makes sense because like it'll be different from like their past post pay-per-view little promo things, but
Yeah.
yeah, Kenny won, so I'm happy. Third match uh is John Moxley versus Bandito, uh which is a match that came pretty much out of nowhere. It's still delivered, like it's still a good match. Unfortunately, I'm very tired of John Moxley's style in the ring. I think he not just, I wouldn't say he no sells, but he like just power walks through everything. Like he's wrestling a
Mm.
luchador, so it's like obviously Bandito is really fast and really strong, really young. Moxley is very much. I don't know if he really should take some time off. I feel
Yeah.
he would benefit so much if he took some time off to get healthy and to get like because it doesn't seem like he's healthy. I don't know if that makes sense. He looks in shape. Obviously, he looks in
Yeah.
great shape, but it doesn't look like he's moving as fast and like is taking as much punishment as he should. Like
Mm.
not even just like without a gimmick match. Like I'm talking about like taking moves. Like it seems like
Yeah.
he just doesn't. I don't know. I don't know. It's something
'Cause
about uh.
I love this title reign.
Mm-hmm,
It's been my favorite since I started watching AEW.
mm-hmm,
But I feel like the qual not that it's bad, but I feel like he did a lot more in his like maybe like the earlier parts of the reign opposed
mm-hmm.
to now.
Yeah,
But also I'm like I'm not thinking about what you're saying where it's like he had the world title for 9 months,
something
right?
like that. Yeah,
Something like nine, and then we're he's had we're in July now, so about
7 months.
7 months or like 6 months because it's end of December.
Yeah, 6 months. Yeah.
Like about a year and a half, this man's been nonstop, week in, week out, sometimes twice a week, like wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I understand what you're saying now when you put it like, bro, yeah, bro just needs some time.
He needs some time
Probably after
off.
all in,
He's been
yeah,
there was like 2 or 3 years ago. He said, I think on a post show scrum, he was like, uh, I'm waiting for my vacation time, but I guess he doesn't want to take it because this place needs some help. Like he needs to help
mm,
out and be here or whatever. He said, and while I agree, like he doesn't need to be here all the time. There's so many other people.
yeah,
Like even as Continental Champion, he can still take some time off. Like he
yeah,
shouldn't feel like he's needed all the time. Not every pay per view needs a John Moxley match. At least a singles match. Like
yeah,
put him in plunder matches, multi man matches, whatever. But like a focused singles match, not every pay per view needs one of those anymore. Not
yeah,
what am I trying to say? Because he was supposed to wrestle Callum Newman, who was the world champ, the IWGP champion, before he lost to Suji. He was supposed to face him at Forbidden Door, but Callum Newman got a shoulder injury, so they had switched to
mm,
Bandito. That's why that happened. That's why it came out so late.
yeah,
They just pretty much threw the match together, which is still worked out. But Bandito, I'm sick of him losing. I'm really sick of him
yeah.
losing. He's the
Well,
Ring of Honor World Champion. He's very protected in Ring of Honor, but not in AEW, which sucks.
I'll say these two things.
Hmm.
Um, I think, damn. Oh, I don't think this. I think this is gonna be a feud. I think it's gonna
What?
be a feud between Mox and Bandito and Brody.
Well, if you saw Dynamite tonight, you'll know the answer. But um,
Um,
I guess we'll see next week.
yeah. I guess we'll see tomorrow. We'll talk about it tomorrow when I
Yeah.
finally watch Dynamite.
Well, I mean,
Um,
we don't really have any answers, but nothing really progressed with that. So I we'll see that
but
we'll see next week on Dynamite if anything happens.
I think it's gonna be Brody. He gonna have a match with Brody, and then Bandito. Like the way they were setting up that match,
Hmm.
I was like, this is definitely gonna happen again.
I would hope so, but maybe during the C2. If it's C2 time, then we
Yeah,
got like 5 months. So
yeah,
I don't know. Moxley is going down everyone, just like MJF. He's going through everyone.
yeah.
Like he's going through the same people MJF wrestled. Like he who was it? Uh, I guess not Takeshita, but Mox beat Bandito. He beat. Well, he'll face Brody eventually. Um, I don't know who else he can wrestle. I wouldn't mind Moxley versus Andrade now. Well, I don't know. Depends
No,
because
I don't. Yeah.
huh?
So I think on pay like I think it would be a good match, but I wouldn't want to see it right now. I said eventually, yeah,
Yeah, not
but
right
not.
now, not right now. Eventually, yeah,
Yeah,
but no, Andrade has his own thing going on right now. I don't know. I don't know who else Moxley faces.
but
Who else could he wrestle now besides Brody?
Jake Doyle. That's gonna be my answer
Maybe
for Jake Doyle and Lena Cross.
if he's actually a babyface, but he likes to flip flop. So and they're not then as Don Callis family stuff. I don't know if the Death Riders are gonna go through all that again. So maybe like a throwaway like singles match, maybe, but
Yeah,
I don't know.
but we could talk about the match too.
Um,
But
uh, what do
I
you
thought that
remember
shit was
about it?
crazy.
What?
The pile driver on the stairs,
Hmm.
obviously.
Yeah, that happened early too.
Him, yeah, him blading too, and then him ripping the mask. I was like, yo, this is crazy.
Moxley cut like not cut it. He ripped it too far because it was like
Yeah,
almost his whole face was showing. I was like,
yeah,
oh, that's
yeah,
not good. But thankfully, it stayed intact. Because he ripped from the eye down, and
yeah,
he still had like the head part. So like the head part is like still like fine. Like if he didn't
yeah,
have that head part, or I don't know how it would have worked, because usually like when wrestlers get their masks ripped, they're not like too like in danger of their face being exposed because their head is still like secure in it. But I don't know, I always get scared when that happens. Like, oh my
yeah.
gosh, I don't
But
want it to like go all the way off.
I don't know if I don't know if I'm like if this is true or not. But I don't. I think even if his mask came off, he could still like come with that mask on,
Hmm?
just because it's not like like the whole thing where it's like Rey Mysterio had that issue where they were like um in Mexico they were telling him he couldn't wear the mask or something. Like he had to get permission from like commission or something.
Maybe. But what do you mean by
No,
it? What does that mean with Bandito? What he's trying to say?
like if Bandito was unmasked,
Hmm.
he would still have like permission to wear it if he's listening to that commission or whatever. I don't know.
Well,
I
it's.
heard this from somewhere.
I mean, this is
I don't know how
different.
true it is.
This is different
Mm,
because it's a spot in the match, and it's
yeah,
I think he would have to have a backup mask. I'm sure they would have a
yeah,
backup mask for him because no, he's not gonna
mm,
wrestle without the mask at all. Like I think he'll
yeah,
he'll put on like the little black towels or whatever they do, and then
yeah,
just replace the mask. No, no, no. They
yeah,
they protect. He'll be protected for sure if that were to happen.
yeah,
I don't think they'll let him just. He won't just wrestle without the mask.
yeah.
No, that won't happen. The Rey Mysterio thing
Well,
is different because he was unmasked in WCW and he wrestled unmasked
yeah,
for a long time. And
yeah,
then he got his mask back in WWE, and then I don't know what like yeah, what he had to go through to wrestle with it back on because he wasn't wrestling in Mexico. He was wrestling in the United States mostly.
mm.
But I don't know. It's weird.
What was the finish to that match? I don't
Moxley
know why I don't
Bandito.
remember. Yeah,
I don't remember either.
yeah,
I don't remember. I know. I just know he hit him with a death right. Didn't he hit him with a death right? At
yeah. I think
least,
so.
at least that happened. I don't
Yeah.
remember. Did he cheat? I don't. Did he cheat to win? No, no.
Nah.
I swear he may have. Maybe he was doing some heelish stuff, and then after the
Yeah.
match he wanted to shake his hand. I was like, come on, man, you over here ripping his mask.
No, yeah, he tried killing that
I
man. He piled
know.
driving on the stairs.
And
What
I
are we
was I
talking
was like,
about?
Mox, why are you trying to shake his hand? What is wrong with you, man?
Yeah.
I did not
No,
like that at all.
I
He over here
I
trying to play
definitely
babyface.
I definitely think there'll be some sort of like rubber band match,
I would hope
just
so.
to because
But
I think they could. That was a like a style A match, and I want a very like I think they could do like a high spot match.
hmm yeah, it
Like
all.
I would like honestly, I was expecting more like I was happy with this match, and I think same thing as I said before about Kenny
Mhm.
and ZSJ, that it was a very different style match from like what we are gonna have on the card later.
Yeah.
I think for this it was good, but like I think they could have a kind of level where like Swerve and Bandito type match,
hmm
where it was a lot of like crazy spots and
Yeah. Like it doesn't have to be
like
like super like technical, but it can be like just yeah. I know what you mean. It can be
yeah,
like yeah, more spotty match than just like a
yeah,
standard like Moxie match. Because that was
yeah.
a
Because I know
that yeah. Bandito's
they
wrestling
both
a
have them
Moxie
in them.
match,
Yeah,
and his matches are not for everybody. And like I swear, because I love John Moxley, but like some of his matches with certain wrestlers, I feel like I overestimate, and I'm just like, yeah, that should have been better. Should have been better. Not could have been, but should have been. Um,
my is that weird that I felt that way about Takeshita and Mox?
no, wait,
Okay,
which one of their
because
matches? The Revolution
I
one?
think their matchup. Yeah, I think, and then they, yeah, they fought at Revolution, right? It was
Yeah.
Dynasty with Will. Yeah, I felt like the Revolution match. I felt like the Grand Slam match was better than the Revolution match.
Uh, because the Grand Slam was the time limit one, right? Time limit draw.
Yeah,
Um, I think I understand what you mean. I didn't mind the pay per view match. It was good, but it was just very Moxley coded. And
yeah,
maybe the Grand Slam was Takeshita coded. That's probably why. That's probably why. But yeah, I agree. I agree. Somewhat agree. Yeah. But yeah, Mox beats Bandito. Unfortunately, no end to this Continental Championship reign in sight for him. Because I honestly have no idea who beats him, if anyone even could or should. Moxley doesn't really lose at all. I didn't really ever have a hard time accepting that Mox is like, like just a winner. He wins like
yeah,
everything. I didn't have like that big of a problem with that until like the last like year or so, because like his two last title reigns, there's been like he just runs through everyone, and then he attempts
yeah,
to like he's the most protected wrestler in the company. Like he is.
yeah,
Even Mercedes, like she's very protected too, but she loses when she's supposed to, like when she needs to.
yeah,
Or she doesn't go over when she's supposed to, or when she needs to, or when she's what am I trying to say? She like I don't know. It's different. But Moxley, it just feels like he's on an unstoppable train, and I don't like feeling like that with him because he should be losing more often than he does. Even in eliminators, like come on, you winning eliminator
yeah,
matches. But anyway, I'm done talking about this. Because this is gonna keep snowballing. Yeah, but Moxley beats Bandito. Then he wants to shake his hand after the match, and I was like, whatever. Um, so the next match is Pac versus Shota Umino from New Japan, the IWGP Global Heavyweight Champion. Um, I really enjoyed this match. Shota Umino was a honorary Death Rider for a long time. Pac was like, well, that's your I'm taking your colors away from you, so Shota Umino is no longer a honorary Death Rider, which is fine because it doesn't really fit him anymore. Him and Moxley obviously still have history, and Moxley after I'm gonna skip to after the match. We're gonna talk about the match, but after the match, Moxley was like he was very happy to see Shota. Like you can tell because he was just smiling. He was trying to keep his smile like down, but he was smiling. I was like, oh my gosh, Mox is so happy to see him. Uh, but anyways, the match. What did you think about the match?
I honestly like. I thought it was very like. I feel like it was a filler match.
Mhm. It was in a
Uh,
way, but it was still
yeah,
fine. It was still a good match.
yeah.
Shota, um, what is it called? Shota is a very grounded wrestler. He's not like technical or anything. He's just a really hard hitter.
Yeah.
His lariats that he was hitting back with was just nasty. What did he win with? Oh my gosh, what is his finish? What did he do?
Because
Do you remember?
the only thing I remember from this match, to be honest, was Tanahashi coming out. I was like, no way, no
Yeah,
way.
Pac was good in the match too. I think
You said what?
I said Pac was good. It was probably the I don't know. Is it the least memorable match besides the tag match? Because I barely
I think
remember what
so.
happens in the tag match. I barely remember what happens in this match too. But I was watching it. I was enjoying it because I was enjoying Shota
Yeah.
like getting to show what he can do to the American audience. So um yeah, it was a good match. It wasn't anything too crazy. Uh, Pac loses, loser Pac. I hate that he's a loser now. He just loses all the time, but he's still like a
We need
legitimate wrestler. So
if there's like a finite amount of wins that the Death Riders can have, we need to stop giving them monster slug. As
yes,
I said, we need to
exactly,
push Marina.
exactly.
We need to push Pack. I feel like everybody loses. Like I feel like the Death Riders need to
Yeah.
win as a whole,
Uh huh.
but it's like we're gonna lose. Like everyone's gonna lose except Mox.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Because Moxley was losing, like he was losing all that, like the last half of last year, and then he just decided to
Yeah,
win again in the C2 season. So, anyways, we're done talking about Mox Death Rider lore. The next match is Tekla versus Starlight Kid, right?
yeah.
Yeah. So Big Tekla versus Starlight Kid. They had a fantastic match. I love this match. Tekla is such a like a enigmatic, like a huge enigmatic character for this women's division. She
Oh,
is uh
holy fucking aura! That
I
entrance with
know,
the fire and
man.
shit. Holy shit!
Yes. At
I
Double or
was so
Nothing, it was
excited for
good
this
too.
match.
She had a great interest at Double or Nothing too. With the she was like hanging down from like not the rafters with the steel beams or whatever they were that New York has. Uh, the
Can
whatever
I
they
say
called.
something real quick?
You couldn't see it. I know that because
Yeah, I
you're
could not see it. I was there. I have no idea what you're talking about.
okay. Because she. I know you were behind the entrance, so like,
Yeah.
yeah, she was underneath. She was hanging on the little She was. I'm pretty sure she was upside down like a spider. She was hanging on the whatever the New York has on the sidewalks, like the metal beams. How the entrance, like the Double or Nothing entrance. I don't remember what they're called. Um, but yeah, Tekla has infinite aura. She is just
Yeah,
incredible.
for real.
She's just an incredible pro wrestler for real. The probably the biggest like get Tony Khan has gotten since probably Mercedes for the women's division. Just incredible. Like
I will
she
say
uh
she is slowly growing on me.
see I
I
told you.
wasn't. I was a. I wouldn't say it was a. I was indifferent to Tekla. I wasn't a Tekla hater,
uh
but I was.
you didn't understand.
Yeah, and now I think I'm kind of getting it.
Yeah. Uh, what was I about to say? Starlight Kid, yeah, she brought it too. Like, I'm very glad that she was the challenger for Tekla on Forbidden Door. She brought it very much to Tekla. Wanted to defend Stardom with her heart, which is good. Yeah, Tekla is just a menace, just a complete menace. Mid match, she's over here taunting the chairman, the president of Stardom, just picking on him the whole time. It was very funny.
Yeah, I
Tekla,
was not expect. I was not expecting that.
I
That
did
was crazy.
me either.
And
Like I wasn't expecting such a dominant. Like it wasn't a dominant match, but she's just a dominant like personality that
yeah,
it just seems like she can't do anything like doing like not anything wrong, but like she's just she can do anything she wants basically. No matter when, no matter what moment during the middle of the match, end of the match, she just does everything she wants to do. Um,
yeah,
and I think TK like appreciates that about her, and she's the best in the division right now. Besides Mercedes, um, in terms of character, in ring is really good. Her in ring isn't as good as like isn't as strong as like as Mercedes. Obviously, Mercedes
yeah,
in ring is the strongest in the division for sure. But her she still has like a very distinct style that she could wrestle anybody in the division and
yeah.
have a good
Her,
to great match.
her character work, I think, too, is
Hmm.
probably the one of the best in the division.
Yeah, for
I think.
sure.
I think maybe. I think maybe Willow is more like maybe marketable,
Hmm.
but and then I'd say I think Mercedes does her own thing. I think it's either you either like it or you don't, and there's
Hmm.
no in between.
Hmm.
But I think too, I think Tekla is very different, and
Hmm.
I think seeing that type of heel in the women's division, I think is very unique.
Yeah, like it's a very refreshing thing. Because we've never really had this in the AEW women's division before. Like a personality like her as a heel. Because Mercedes is one thing, like you said, take it or leave it. That's how she is. She's very Mercedes is incredibly cocky, but she backs it up. So, but Tekla isn't.
Hmm.
She isn't just cocky, but she's like just crazy. I don't know how else to explain it. It's just she just does
Yeah,
whatever she wants and it works. It works every single time. But yeah, great match. Tekla, I want them to start putting over her finish on commentary because they're just like stomp. It's the stomp. Like no, like it
yeah,
makes I call it the toxic stomp because that makes sense. She's the toxic spider. It's
yeah,
toxic stomp. But they don't even like call it that, so I'm just like I'll always get disappointed like every time they call a Tekla match and they just say it's a stomp 1 2 3 and that's it. Like put it
yeah,
over, man. Put over her finish
yeah.
because like
But I
it
feel like
doesn't feel like it's a finish.
they were both showing out too.
Yeah, yeah, they were.
And then her getting the mask afterwards and
Mm-hmm.
pulling up to the scrum with it too was
Mm-hmm.
cool.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I forgot about that. Yeah, Starlight Kid had
yeah,
the world. Well, it was like the world title like image on the back of her head, and
yeah,
I was like, is that the world title? What is that? Because it said like I forget what it said on it. It didn't say world like women's world champion or anything. I forget what it said on it, but it was a really cool mask. Uh, but yeah, Tekla just demasks her at the end of the match. It was pretty funny. I didn't expect that, but and then she
yeah,
spat in it and then tried to put it on the president's face. Uh, and then she wore it, and I was like, okay, I hope she cleaned it at least before she put it on.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, they they be doing weird stuff with belts
Yeah,
and whatever it is, masks, bracelets.
I guess so. Uh, but yeah, Tekla retains against Starlight Kid. I don't think we've seen the last of a Stardom like feud with her. I have a
Yeah,
feeling she might go to like Japan again to like continue it. I don't know if she'll bring it back to AEW, but I wouldn't mind seeing more Stardom versus uh um Tekla especially matches in AEW.
yeah,
I think that's
yeah. I was,
a welcome thing, a welcome partnership like match matches they can do.
yeah.
Um
I will say, I think I'm good. I think Tekla needs like more. Like I would say that her opponents, like I mean, besides like that match with Statlander at Revolution,
mhm.
I feel like her opponents kind of have been a little lackluster. Like
Yeah. Mhm.
I don't think her which because of the Persephone injury,
Mhm.
but I don't think her match at Double or Nothing was that special.
Who she face?
I think this it was the Fatal Four Way
Oh,
with
okay. It was yeah, the four-way
with
match. Yeah.
it was Stat, Hater, and Sheeta,
Mhm. Yeah,
and
the last like few pay-per-views, well not like last two pay-per-views, it was Dynasty and Double or Nothing. Who she wrestled at Dynasty? I don't remember. Was it just Jamie? I think it was just Jamie. Was that the match?
yeah,
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 I don't want to say it's been directionless, but this feud like kind of reheated her a lot more because she
yeah,
was actually able to like sink her teeth into something. The Jamie stuff
Yeah.
and the 4-way was kind of like just throwing together matches. Because Jamie obviously new part of a new tag team, so like they were just giving her Jamie because like they don't really have anyone else. But now that the Owens Hart thing is out of the way, we have like an official match that Tekla can start setting up if she's going to be the actual champion going into All In. We'll see, because she has a title match at Redemption. We'll see. Um, but I don't see anyone else other than Tekla facing Mercedes at this point, unless Tony comes back. But I don't want Tony to be champion right now. But I don't think she's coming back for
I
a while anyway.
yeah. I was gonna. I mean, I wouldn't mind. I think
Oh,
Tekla Tony, great feud, right?
uh huh.
Like that's a feud I would be sat down for.
Yes, that's a
That's
money feud for
y'all
sure.
could get it. That's a y'all could give me that anytime, anywhere, and that should be crazy.
Hmm.
And the promos between them, that is gonna be a like MJF type build,
Yes,
where
they
MJF
need
is
they
a
need
very
a whole
promo heavy
yeah
guy.
they need a
Yeah,
whole
that
segment
is
in ring. Yeah.
yeah. Um, but let's say I don't think this is gonna happen. Tony does come back, right?
Hmm.
Tony, you got the Tony Tekla feud build up to redemption, and then Tony Mercedes, because I feel like Tony is that mountain that Mercedes couldn't never climb,
Hmm.
because they had the match at All In, and that was a fantastic match.
Hmm.
I think that was
One of the best matches of the year last year.
probably, yeah, I was gonna say probably top five matches last year.
Hmm.
Um, I wouldn't mind seeing that again, honestly.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to do that yet. Maybe like if when Mercedes like wins it, she'll probably win it and have it for a long time. I don't really see anyone
Yeah,
else as world champion right now, but I guess we'll see because I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Like I have some thoughts. I have some thoughts now, and some new thoughts. Because Willow's coming back. She's
yeah.
coming back soon, and some Dynamite is setting something up for next week. So we'll see. Because Willow might end up, she might end up with the title before All In. I hope not. I mean, not that I hope not, but I don't want Tekla to not have that spot. And if
I think she
Willow,
definitely deserves it.
she definitely deserves it. But we'll
Yeah.
see. Well, we'll save my thoughts for later. But yeah, that was the Tekla Starlight Kid match. Fantastic match. Just a great interpromotional match. Stardom is welcome back every year, every week if they can do it. But um, probably won't be every week. But a great partnership, great match. So after that match was the World Tag Team titles. Cage and Cope versus the Dogs. Um, this match, it really felt like obviously like two different generations of tag team wrestling, but it seemed like David Finlay and Clark Connors were like just a younger version of Cage and Cope, in a good way. Like I think that's the type of match they were going for. I think that's what they wanted to do, was to have them parallels like that with obviously Cage and Cope are like almost 50 years old, or they're in their 50s now. David and Clark, they're in their probably late 20s, early 30s. Um, but yeah, like the match was fine. It wasn't like like great or anything. It was fine.
Yeah.
It was a serviceable tag team title match. What is it called? Uh, what did you feel about it?
I thought it was okay. I think the I'm ready for these titles to be taken off Cage and Go. That's all.
They just won.
I don't think they're bad. Oh, I don't think they're bad. I think they're more of like
Nostalgia.
they're more for like yeah, like
Yeah,
I feel like it's more for trying to get people in
yeah.
to watching AEW, but like I'm just like there's so many better options.
I
I don't know. I
agree.
don't
I agree. But it had to happen. Unfortunately, it had to
yeah.
happen. They yeah, it's a means
But
to an end.
yeah, they I think they need the right opponents, and I
Yeah.
don't think the dogs are bad, but
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
like they're not an FTR, they're not a Bucks.
Mm. Yeah, they don't have that type of tag team chemistry that those other teams have, like the Bucks and FTR have,
Yeah,
to face to carry Cope and Christian to a great tag team match. It was fine
yeah,
for what it was, but it wasn't like mind blowing or anything. Maybe if it was a gimmick match, it would definitely be better. They probably
yeah,
should have did that. They probably no. I'm kind of sick of Christian wearing that white thing on his wrist because they always target it and they like smash it and steal steps and somehow he's just fine. Like he keeps
yeah,
wrestling. I was like, okay, man, you just got like the steel steps went right on your hand and you're all right. I'm kind of just take that off of them and let them wrestle a normal match. Like just let them wrestle like
yeah,
without all the gimmicky like limb targeting moves and stuff. Like that's fine because they're old anyway. So it's like obviously their bones don't aren't as good as the younger guys. So they can do a lot
yeah,
more than just target the arm the whole match and then because Colt he's not like the best hot tag. Like he was like because Cage was getting like beat down majority of the match, and then Cope was like, uh, he'll get in the ring, but he's so slow. So it's like he's not
yeah,
his hits aren't as impactful as they used to be. Uh, and it's just I don't know. It's kind of sad to watch, but because Christian is great. Like Christian, I think
yeah.
he's in a lot better shape than Cope is. He's had a lot less injuries than Cope too.
Mm.
So, yeah, Cope is kind of weighing it down, unfortunately. But they're still like obviously just a very important and very like impactful tag team. So they'll lose the tag team titles within the next month. So we'll get there. We're getting
Yeah.
there.
I just don't know. I think this feud, like, I wasn't excited for this feud. I thought
Mhm,
it was okay. Like, I thought, um, I'm like they could be doing something else, but I think the feud was at its best when they did that backstage brawl,
mhm,
like a week before,
mhm.
when with the hairspray,
Yeah.
and then they were talking about like the dogs were talking about like we're better than you because we're younger and we're hungrier,
Mhm.
and like you might have all this experience, but we had the hunger for to beat you guys or like the drive, and I'm like, why can't it just be the feud the whole time?
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty much like just them copying them until then. Uh
Yeah, yeah,
and I mean, they were barely there anyway. Cage and Cope were barely there, so it's like they were
yeah.
pretty much one-handing the feud the whole time. So it is what it is. It's fine. The match is over and done with. Now the dogs are going up against the Bang Bang Gang. So, uh,
Oh, you want to talk about that? Them returning?
hmm? Oh yeah. After the match, well, Cage and Cope beat the dogs because Jay White is back. Jay White came back and Blade Runnered David Finley and Cope um pins David Finley to retain the tag titles. So Jay White is back. Big huge pop. Uh, finally
Yeah.
back after like over a year for a hand injury and probably other injuries that he had. But it was mostly the hand injury, I'm pretty sure. Um, yeah. I'm
You,
excited to see what
you,
Jay White does. Uh
the last person to have a hand injury that was gone for a long time?
Bianca, isn't it Bianca?
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
she's
Bianca.
pregnant now,
So,
so
yeah, maybe he was pregnant. We don't know.
he might have been. He might have been. Uh, but yeah, finally Jay White's back. A lot of people are still like iffy on him. Like not iffy, but like indifferent on him. I don't mind Jay
Yeah.
White. He's a really good wrestler. Um I don't agree that he should have beat Hangman like two times, like after Hangman beat
Mm.
Swerve that year in 2024, I think. Yeah. 2024, yeah, whatever. That's past stuff, but I want to
What
see. I'm excited to see what Jay White does. See what he does for the rest of his time in AEW, however long he stays.
was this a conversation we just had, or we had it on the show about Keith Lee?
It was recently.
Where,
It was on. I think it was on the show. Maybe I don't remember.
well, Keith Lee and Jay White, I feel like I have the same kind of opinion on them.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's like they've been gone for so long, where you hear like, oh, such and such wrestler is so good, and I'm like, I haven't seen them
Mm,
wrestle in like real time,
mm-hmm,
pretty much. I haven't seen a run in real time, and I'm
mm-hmm,
like, so I feel like they were both kind of occupying that space of, oh my god, this person's so good, but they're injured,
mm-hmm.
and then we're just waiting for them. So
Yeah,
I'm excited that he's back. You know, once this feud with the dogs is done, I hope it's good, but
it'll be
I
good.
kind of don't see my, yeah.
It'll be better than
I
the
mean,
the Cage and Cope stuff, most likely.
yeah, but I'm saying after that's done, I'm like, okay, now it really starts.
Yeah, yeah, because JY is the singles guy. So, and the dogs, they're
Mhm.
pretty much all singles guys. Like, none of them are like tags guys.
Yeah,
I think Gabe might be like the singles guy of the team, uh, for now, because I think they might bring in Drilla Maloney. I don't know because the dogs only have 3 people and Bang Bang Gang have 5 people.
yeah,
I think, right? Yes. One, two, three, four, five. Yeah, five.
because
Austin,
Ace
Colton,
Austin,
Ace, Juice, Jay. Yeah, 5 people.
yeah,
Because they just did a promo on Dynamite, but I was like remembering their formation. Um, but yeah, we'll see if the dogs get any more people because Gabe Kidd is a part of the Death Riders, so I don't know if he'll get help from the Death Riders and just they'll be like extra add-ons to the dogs. I don't know. We'll see, I guess, but that's for future stuff. But
yeah.
yeah.
But you think I don't think the Bang Bang Gang is, or you know what, maybe because they had that feud with Mox Juice, right?
Hmm.
Then he beat him in Eliminator or something.
Yeah. Hmm. Something like that, or he outlast. No, he didn't
Yeah,
outlast the time. Did he outlast the time? I don't remember. Did he actually
um,
beat Mox? I don't remember.
I don't, I don't
I
think so.
don't
But
remember
I was
actually.
gonna say, I was like, I forgot about that, but I was like, I don't think the Bang Bang Gang and Death Riders on the same level. And then it's like, nah,
Hmm.
they already tried something with them. But
Yeah,
so I
yeah.
could see it's like 50-50. I
Hmm.
could see them doing something, see them not doing something.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Um, and then the next match was Mercedes Maya. Yeah, I guess so. Huh?
Yeah,
Yeah, Mercedes Maya World. Mercedes Monet versus Maya World. The women's side of the Owens finals. This was my most anticipated match of the night. It delivered for sure. Uh, Maya proved that she can hang with top tier wrestlers, Mercedes and Athena. Um, and I was I, I was pretty much 50-50 on Mercedes or Maya winning. Either or,
yeah,
it would have been a great choice because with if Maya won, they could have made the next big babyface in the company, and if Mercedes won, they can. I don't know if they'll keep Mercedes heel or what because she's still like incredibly heelish, and I don't know how a heel versus heel match for the world title will work for Wembley. I guess we'll see because if Kenny is facing Osprey for the world title, it'll be babyface versus babyface. So
yeah.
if the women's world title is heel versus heel, that would be a very interesting thing that they do. But we'll see. We still have some like a month to figure out who's
A lot can
actually
happen.
yeah. We'll see who's actually going there at the end of the month. So um, but yeah, Maya was just an incredible like opponent for Mercedes. I'm so glad that they got this match. Obviously,
I,
Maya was emotional. Uh huh.
I really like that story too of like Maya or Mercedes inspiring Maya to become a wrestler.
Hmm. And
I thought that was
that was
really
only
cool.
4 years ago. Like there was like a
Yeah,
tweet or something that she had met Mercedes 4 years ago before she was wrestling. So she's
yeah,
only been wrestling for 4 years, maybe or 3 years,
yeah,
which is crazy. And Athena obviously a great teacher because like she wrestles just like Athena. So, like she
yeah,
wrestles just like her. Just a younger version. Not as uh like picture perfect as Athena, but she'll
mm,
get there with time for sure. Maybe it's not Mayo's time now, but it will be eventually. And when that time comes, the company will be in good hands. Um, but yeah, Mercedes just a like a dominating just presence in the ring. Maya is like she felt very Like she was not like she kept up with Mercedes.
Yeah,
she wasn't like intimidated by Mercedes at all. Like wrestling her, like there was no missteps in her wrestling, which is
yeah,
crazy because like she's wrestling her idol. You know,
yeah,
if I were to get in there with Kenny Omega, I'm not wrestling a perfect match. I mean, she didn't wrestle a perfect
yeah,
match either. There's no such thing as perfect, but they got close, and that's as much as you can. Like that's as good of a thing as that you can
yeah.
have. You
And
know.
and I feel like the story going into it, where I feel like Maya looked as dominant as she could
Hmm.
too in that match, and I feel
Yeah.
like the kind of story was like, oh, she got lucky, or like with the roll up, she got lucky
Hmm.
and stuff. And I feel like this is her time to really like prove that she could be strong and dominant, and not just got lucky with the roll ups and stuff.
Hmm. Yeah. She proves her fighting spirit a lot. She got hit with the Monet Maker. She kicked out of it. I don't. Where does Maya's finish? Did she attempt to finish? I don't remember what it is.
Well, I could find it.
I don't remember. I know she hit Mercedes with something and Mercedes kicked out. But I don't remember if it was her finish or not. It must have been. But I don't remember what it was. Trying to like replay the match because I know Mercedes had the Banks. Oh my gosh, the statement maker on Maya like twice. Uh, and Maya was like very very adamant on getting to the ropes and not getting not tapping out. But Mercedes just too just too good. Too good. You typing
No,
in.
I'm trying to find it.
Oh.
It's like AEW has like the where thing that where it shows you the move sets or whatever.
Hmm.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I would look on there and it's not showing finisher.
Oh, okay. I know she has the pin that she had did on Athena, but it's not technically a finish. It kind of can be, but not like technically.
Hmm.
I don't remember. Is it a pot? It's
Yeah,
not.
I really hope she gets push
Oh yeah.
code blue.
Code Blue. Is that it? Really?
That's what it says.
Ah.
Oh,
Well, I don't think she hit that. I don't think she hit the Code Blue on there. Well, Code Blue is Sky Blue's move. You mean Code Red? Or
um,
does it actually say Code Blue?
oh no, it says code blue.
Oh, okay. I know
Yeah,
that's Sky Blue's finish because it's supposed to be Code Red. Code Red is like the normal name for it. Um,
yeah,
Interesting. I don't think she hit that. I'm pretty sure. I don't remember her hitting that.
yeah. I
Maybe
don't think she hit that.
maybe it's something new that she tried out. I don't remember.
Hmm.
But anyways, yeah, Maya put up a not a dominating performance, but a very like pace. Like she kept up with Mercedes pace, and
Yeah,
that's as best as you would want out of someone in her position. Like she's new to like this main event style wrestling, and she pulled it off. And
yeah,
I'm sure Tony Khan was happy about her performance, and she will be on TV more, so that's good.
yeah.
Uh, she's in something important coming up, which is good. So that's gonna be good for her stock. So I'm excited
I
for Maya's future.
I think AEW has a lot of wrestlers, and I'm sure I just have my weird ones that I like, and you have certain ones that you're not as full close me about.
Uh
But um, I think where it's like you're just like waiting for them to be put in that spot.
yeah.
They have what it takes, and they just need that push. And
Hmm.
I feel like that's my world. Like,
Yeah.
and that's
Unfortunately,
kind of I think
uh-huh.
I think that shows how like how good how good talent how damn I can't talk how great their talent is, because this was I wouldn't say relatively unknown wrestler, but not like she didn't get a lot of TV time. She didn't have a lot of matches, and then now she's wrestling the like keeping up with one of the best women's wrestlers, or one of the best wrestlers in the world period.
Yeah.
And I just think that's there are a lot of people working for that company that can be put in a similar spot, and keep up with whoever.
Yeah, I agree. Um, but yeah, Mercedes ends up beating Maya World with the statement maker, getting her to tap out. What did she tap out or did she pass out?
Yeah,
Tap out?
I think
I don't remember
I
if
think
she
she might have
passed
passed
out.
out.
She might have. I don't remember. Maybe I think she did. I think she tapped passed out. Cause I think she was trying to get to the ropes, and then she like, and Mercedes like just got her in a deeper. No, she tapped out. She tapped out. I remember her. She was like,
Was it Bandito that passed out?
"Huh?
Are we confusing them?
Who?"
Bandito, did he tap out
I
or
think he
pass
just
out?
got pinned. Did he get pinned? Maybe he. I think he passed out. Because I think did John Moxley have him in a sleeper? I remember he had him in a sleeper, but I don't want to talk about that match again. I think he had him in a sleeper for a while at one point, but maybe he did pass him out. I don't remember, man. I don't remember.
No, it says she tapped
Oh,
out.
okay, she did tap out. I do remember her like tapping out. So, uh, but yeah, Mercedes two-time Owen Hart Cup winner, 2 years in a row. That was the last title that
Yeah,
she needed to lose, and she technically retained it, which is pretty
we're
crazy.
we're getting our we're getting our matches confused. It was Bandito that passed out.
Oh, did he pass out? Okay, I don't remember. I don't remember
Yeah.
the finish. I just remember that Moxley won. And I was like, okay, I'm over this. Uh, um, but yeah, Maya is just a star now. Like I think
Yeah,
her stock is definitely higher than what it was before, and
yeah,
she'll be put into a lot more. She'll be put into a lot more higher positions, and it sucks that something that like unfortunate had to happen to her for this to happen for her. And but she rose to the occasion for sure. So that
yeah,
AEW has another star in their hands with Maya for sure.
yeah, most definitely. I think her promo work too. I think was incredible
Yeah,
too.
it's really good.
Like especially in the vignettes.
Mm-hmm.
But I also too. I think that's people say that's when wrestling's at its best is when there's something real that they bring
Relatable.
in
Yeah.
to yeah. Because that's I know it's two like insanely different things, but the punk fight bomb and then there's seen it like the summer punk that was coming from like a somewhat real place.
Yeah.
I think that's a big one that a lot of people know about.
Mm-hmm.
Really, it's big example of that.
Yeah, for sure. Um. So after that match was the Plunder Steel Cage match. DC MJF versus Conglomeration. I'm just gonna say Conglomeration is it's a long word, but it's better than saying conglomeration with Darby and Takeshita. And Leo Rush technically, which I did not expect. Halfway through the match, MJF was like, "Get that big old thing that Roddy had. I think he had some good weapons in there." And then they pull it out. I guess he must have been under the ring already because there was no way Roddy carried him. Because it didn't look like.
No,
I was wondering. I was like, "What is in that? What could he possibly have in there?"
I don't. I think they might have with two different bags probably.
Either that or he was already under the ring. Sometimes they already have the wrestler under
Yeah.
the ring, and he just put
No,
himself
because
in there or something.
but how would you zip it up if you're?
You can zip it up. He would have had time to zip it up himself because I know it takes a while because you have to inch the thing, inch the zipper, but he probably could have did it himself.
But no, I think it. I think it might. He might have just. Well, maybe I don't know,
I
but
don't know. It
might
doesn't
have put
really
himself in the
matter.
bag.
It doesn't really matter.
But because I'm saying, you know, when Roddy was like hitting the people with it,
Uh
that
huh.
would be crazy being in there. That's what I'm saying. It was probably he was probably not in
No,
there.
no, he definitely wasn't. Uh,
That that sounds like CTE City. Like
Roddy's strong, but I don't think he's that strong to be throwing around like 180 pound 180, maybe I don't even know because Leo Rush he's pretty big for his size, so he's probably like
yeah,
200, 210 or something. Uh,
that sounds so scary. I just imagine that being like in a bag and you just being like used to slam against people. That sounds scary. Oh, that's just
who they?
frightening.
Well, they kind of did that with Darby when I think Darby was put into stretcher, not stretcher, but like a little straight jacket, not straight jacket. Was he put into like one of those when someone dies they have the little black bags? I think he was put
Oh,
into
the body
that.
bag.
Yeah, and he was thrown around by
Oh,
somebody. I forget who it
are
was.
you talking? No, are you talking about? I don't. I I think it might have been either on a pay per view
It
or a
was a pay per
Dynamite where
view.
it was him and Mox,
Was it
and I
Mox?
think the
Was it
match had
Mox?
ended, and then they set the fucking body bag on fire. Is that what you're talking about?
No, no, he was put into one before and he was throwing around in it. I think it was a pay per view match. It might have been. Maybe it was before you started watching. I don't know. But it was some time ago.
Maybe
It was some time ago.
that because I remembered the him being set on fire in the body bag.
Yeah, I remember that. But no, no, no. I remember him vividly, like getting thrown around while he was in the in the bag. Uh, maybe it was
They're
by
saying
Takeshita. I don't remember who it was. It was somebody strong. He was wrestling, and they were just throwing him around.
this is his from NXT. It's saying Leo
NXT.
versus 160.
Oh,
That's the first thing that came
oh.
up.
Nah, nah. You can't go by build weights and stuff because
Yeah,
they're not like accurate. They're like sometimes they're built at that weight just to like,
yeah.
but they're actually like way heavier or way smaller. Yeah, wrestling
I don't.
is wrestling weight is fake majority of the
Yeah, no.
time.
This is
Well,
I don't think this is a time for me to say this, but um I really dislike when like wrestlers are like I understand it for sometimes, but like I hate when they're like constantly change where they're built from.
who does that?
No, WWE does that a lot. Like
Oh,
they did that
maybe.
with I they did that with LA Knight when he was from Maryland
Uh huh.
for most of his run, and then they're like, oh yeah, from LA, and it's like, bro, just keep the dude from Maryland,
Oh, well, he
and
does
then
he was a wrestler out here for a long time in SoCal. So I thought
yeah,
he was from LA originally. Maybe his hometown is Maryland, but he
yeah,
stays in LA. That might be it.
yeah.
Because I was like, I don't
I know
know who. Uh,
they did it with Cody because I think Cody was originally built from Charlotte, and then he's
Atlanta.
built from Atlanta.
No, no, it was
Yeah,
Atlanta. How long? Who said Charlotte? When did they do Charlotte?
no, like when he first debuted,
Did they?
when I'm pretty sure.
Like
Yeah,
in
like in like 2007.
2007?
Yeah, yeah.
You weren't even born, or
And
you
then
were actually were you born then?
yeah, I was 4. I
Okay,
was very young.
I
I was
was about to
I don't know. I was playing kickball or something weird. Playing with fucking Duplo. What is it? Not the Legos. Diplo? Is that what? Not Diplo. Duplo. What is it called? I was playing with
say. I
those things
think
probably.
so.
Watching cars on DVD or something weird. Um, damn. I'm trying to think of. Oh, I seen Cameron Grimes, Trevor Lee
Uh
wrestle 3 dark matches before like Raw or SmackDown.
huh.
They said so. I think he's from Cameron, North Carolina, where the
Uh huh.
Hardys are from.
Yeah.
And then like he one time he's from like Burlington, North Carolina. One time he's from like Matthews, like these random ass towns. And I'm like, bro,
That's
like one
funny.
time he's from Charlotte, and I'm like, bro, just tell me, why we keep changing it? Why can't you where the Hardys are from?
That's pretty funny. Yeah, it'll be more simpler if they did that, but they don't like simple there. So, well, actually, they like simple, but not they like simple-minded people, but not being simple with their storytelling, or just being simple in general. Um, anyways, that's not what we're talking about right now. We're talking about
Weird.
the what is it called?
I said it was
Steel
not
cage match.
the cage match.
Oh,
It was
Cage
not
of
the
Death.
time
What
to
was it
get into
called?
this weird
I don't know.
conversation.
I don't even know how
It
you even
was
got there.
not.
How did you get? Because the build, somebody's build
Oh,
from
we're talking
somewhere.
about build. We're talking about build weights,
Yeah.
and I was like,
Okay.
hold on, hold on. I need to say something. I need to get this out now because I gotta hold it in for another year, and then we're gonna be talking about something.
Oh my
This
gosh.
is this is not what this is not what the video is about. Sorry, y'all.
No, you're good. Uh, so what is the match called? Cage Death Door. Death Door. That's what it's called. I was about to say
Death
it's not Cage
Door.
of Death. Yeah, Death Door. Because what? Okay, was the cage different last year? Was it not circular?
No,
Was
it
it
was
was it a
it was
square?
a square. Yeah,
Huh.
it was like a Hell in a Cell with no roof.
Mm-hmm. Because I was like, I thought this was the same cage, but I guess not. Um, it was cool. I like the cage structure. I think they could add some more stuff to it, like, and not because it's fine. Like how it looks good, but I think they could add some more stuff to it if that makes sense. I don't know, like it, because they obviously don't want to like push the fans back so they can make it bigger or something.
Mhm.
Uh, so like it fit pretty much perfectly where it was, but I don't know. It just felt like the cage could have been more some. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe
You
eventually
know,
they'll get there. Uh
you know what they could do? Maybe do like a cage, stairs, and have like a glass ceiling on top,
glass
and then you fall
ceiling.
through the ceiling.
No,
Tell me
no.
that wouldn't be cool.
They would. They probably would do that, but no, no. That's too dangerous. Especially a big old glass ceiling with all those fans around. I don't know about that.
No, like the glass would fall in the cage.
I'm trying to. Like it'll just fall on top of people. What are you trying to say?
You know, like maybe not like a multi-man match, but like like the Hell in a Cell has the roof, right?
Uh-huh.
You put the glass on the roof, and then you put like stairs leading up to it, and then they could fight on the glass and like
Nah,
slam through the glass.
no, 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 no. That's death waiting to happen. That's fine. Leave that to GCW and CZW and all that on the indies. No, that's way too much. Yeah,
Listen,
that'll kill somebody.
we need to come up with different stuff. You tell me Moxley wouldn't take that bump.
I mean, if they added like chains on top for people to walk on, I wouldn't mind that, but because it's not like a escape the cage type of match, so it's like
Yeah,
they can do that, but that's kind of already blood and guts, so
yeah.
it's fine for what it is. Um, but yeah, the match, a lot of pretty cool spots in the match, a lot of comedy spots. Kyle O'Reilly had the NES spot. He had a backpack. He brought out the NES with the I don't know what cartridge he had. I don't know what game he had. Did you see what game he had?
No, I did
Oh,
not.
okay. He blew
It was
some game.
weird because it was like a black cartridge. Like
Was it? I don't
yeah,
know how
I'm
many
pretty sure.
NES games have a black cartridge. It might have been something they can get for cheap. Um,
Yeah,
and they had I think that was the NES controller. I think that was the Switch one because it looked like it was a it looked like it had a USB or some on the end. So I was like, okay, I guess they couldn't find a original controller. Those things, I think the original controllers were bigger, maybe I don't remember, but it had barbed wire wrapped around the controller. It was pretty cool. I didn't notice that until like way after. I was like, oh, there's barbed wire on the controller. Um, yeah, he threw it at somebody's face. I don't remember. That big old NES, that heavy NES, most likely still works if they were to boot it up. It definitely would still work completely. That was a pretty cool spot to catch the with the middle finger, pulling it out the bag.
yeah, that
Like
was funny
I
as
didn't
fuck.
notice. I was like, I didn't notice like what he was doing until like halfway. I was like, oh my gosh, I know what he's about to do. Actually, he pulls up the middle finger to
Yeah.
Okada. Okada just laughs. So it was pretty funny. I like that spot. That was really good. What else happened?
Oh, fucking Darby with the front bump to the text.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I was like, no way
And
he's
his
taking a
face hit it
front bump.
too. Like it looked
Yeah,
like his
that was
face hit it
that.
too.
Who was it? Was it MJF and Briscoe
Uh
that
huh.
started using the tax originally, and then
Well, what do you mean?
Briscoe took the tax bump?
What do you mean originally?
Like when they first got poured out, right? It was MJF and Briscoe fighting over them.
I think so. I think so. I think someone else was in the ring with Briscoe.
Hmm.
I think it was Kyle and Briscoe and MJF. And then no, because I don't remember because MJF didn't go into him. And then it was MJF Darby, and then that spot happened. Uh, and um, and then MJF sweeps them afterwards. It was pretty funny. He did that with some other match too. He just swept the. I think it was it the Hangman? I think it was the Hangman match. Yeah, he just got the broom and just swept the the stuff out of the ring, all the whatever was in the ring at the time. From Revolution. Yeah, like.
Oh, fucking Jake Doyle, like
Mm-hmm,
swinging. Was it Darby in the cage too? That was really
mm-hmm,
cool.
mm-hmm.
I love seeing that man pause
Yeah,
fucking being a
he did a
big
great job.
rematch.
He did a great job.
Yeah.
I enjoyed his work in that match. He was very much a centerpiece of that match, which is good for him. He's a new
Yeah.
signee, so like he showed what he can do. Like he can hang with the other main event talents in the ring. That was really cool. Um, like he didn't feel like the weak link, even though like going in, it felt
Yeah.
because he was obviously like the least known of them, but he's obviously like proved that he's on that same type of level as everyone else in on his side of the ring. Um, it's really good. I like this work in the match. Saved MJF once or twice. He was
Yeah.
the only one that was that actually cared about doing what Don Callis asked. Everyone else just didn't care about MJF at all.
Yeah.
It was very funny. Uh,
I
what?
thought the oranges, the spot with the
Oh yeah.
oranges was cool.
hmm
Yeah.
with
Where they were.
Fletcher. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was,
Oh, that fucking bump, the blue thunder bomb he did to the table outside was fucking nasty.
yeah,
That
yeah,
looked
yeah.
crazy.
He did that spot before. I forget with who. But the table just exploded perfectly. Like I love it.
Yeah.
But Fletcher looked like he missed the table a little bit because it looked like his head hit
Yeah.
the back of the oh it hit the floor first. But it's still a really cool bump because I always get scared with table bumps, man. Like
Yeah.
because they have the metal rods in them, like where the legs are or whatever, and I always get scared like somebody's gonna get like not impaled, but like get struck by one of them and get hurt, like really like cut up by one of them. Sometimes they get cuts when they just break through the table and they get some
Yeah.
cuts and stuff, but I don't know. I just table bumps scare me now. I don't know why. I've never seen a bad table bump, but like every time it happens, I'm just like, oh my gosh, please just break properly. But yeah, what else happened? Andrade turning on MJF, like we all knew it was gonna happen. They've been building it
Yeah.
up for months.
That shirt too. I was like, I love it. The fuck Don Callis, the fucking MJS shirt.
Huh?
I was like, the you remember he pulled off the shirt that said "fuck MJS"
Oh
and
yeah,
"fuck
yeah,
Don."
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, they need to start selling that immediately.
I don't think they would. I think it was just him, right? I think it was just a written shirt. It wasn't
Yeah.
like an official shirt or anything. But yeah, it was pretty funny. Uh,
Or I the Leo Rush, them putting him back in the bag is crazy. That shit was so
oh
funny. Like
yeah.
pack him up.
That was really funny too, because I like the spot with Leo and MJF with the ring because he was acting like Gollum.
Yeah, yeah.
He was like, "The ring, I need the ring, give me the ring." That was
And
very
he's like going like this, and he's like,
funny. You know that one video is like the guy looking at the light. That was like the he's oh I'll send it to you later. But he's like looking at all. It's like a special needs person looking at a light. He's like,
oh my
I'll send
god,
it to you later. But that's
I do
how they.
not know what you're talking about.
I'll send it to you later if I remember. Uh,
But
not to make
so
fun,
I
but
will
it was pretty
say,
funny.
um, I think going into this match, me and you felt like this is dumb.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I don't, and I think we had like the expectation from last year. It's like, oh yeah, this is very serious. Like we're still talking. This cage match still matters in a lot of ways from
hmm
last year.
Yeah,
Um,
it had a lot of
in a lot of
implications.
ways,
Yeah,
yeah.
people still
But
paying the price for it.
I think we're this was the time for it to be funny.
hmm
This was we're gonna like last year was like chocolate ice cream. This is vanilla ice cream. Like we're still getting it's a same same thing, but two very different things.
Yeah.
Like same item. And I think it kind of I wasn't expecting this, and I'm a lot happier for it. And I think like with like the high level wrestling that was happens, I
hmm
think this card really benefited from this match.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it was a very much. It wasn't like a break or anything, but it was like just a match that people could have fun with. It wasn't like a super like
Yeah,
serious match. So like it was a match obviously had implications, like title implications, but it wasn't like something that was so serious that we had to like lock in and completely like just not have fun with it. This is a very fun match.
yeah,
Very fun.
yeah. I think it did a really well balance of like holy shit, this is gross spots with like comedy spots.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah, for sure. I enjoyed it a lot, and
I've
huh.
I've never like I think this is like probably like a first for me that I've seen where it does like both really well.
Hmm. Yeah.
Because I think the only thing I can think of is that spot from last year's match with the Bucks with the gummy bears. That was funny, but that wasn't like holy shit,
Yeah.
like devastating. But
Hmm.
like the Nintendo, that was like I was like I've never thought I would see that used in a
Yeah.
wrestling match.
Yeah. I was very surprised too. I was like, oh, Nintendo's gonna seal somebody now. So, but I don't know if I don't. I think Tony Khan might have enough to face Nintendo. I don't know.
Yeah,
Anyways, that's another conversation for another day. Yeah, the Kevin Knight spot on top of the cage with I didn't expect the backpack to like blow up or like to
yeah, attempted
have the
murder.
little.
Holy shit.
And he went through the table. Thankfully, he went through like pretty well. Like he only got through two of them. He didn't go through all four of them. Because they
Yeah,
set up four tables. He only went through two of them. But I thought Darby was gonna either put Kevin Knight through or Kevin Knight was gonna put Darby through him, and then he got hit. It looked like it wasn't supposed to happen, and I was like, oh, was that supposed to happen? But it was because Darby was up there too, and he was like, oh, okay, and then he dives onto everyone else. So he took
yeah.
two birds with one stone, really. uh, what happened? I don't know. Everyone pretty much got their shine in the match, which is good. Everyone on both sides. Everyone
Yeah.
got some important spots in the match. Nothing really too like. I don't know where Conglomeration go with their trios titles if they face the DCF again or like a different version of the DCF because we know what Mark Briscoe and well you didn't watch Dynamite. I forgot their match happened tonight. We know what that match. This match ends up setting up for the world title match. Darby, uh, Takeshita is in something important soon. Fletcher's in something important soon. Um, Pretty much everyone came out of this match with a direction besides the conglomeration. Maybe they'll just have like on and off trios title matches until a pay per view, and then they'll defend against someone else. We'll see. But I'm excited. I'm excited to see where the future is. Well, obviously Briscoe's team won when Andrade turns on MJF because obviously Andrade was just fed up with MJF, Don Callis, and all the not the backstabbing, but like just the stuff he wasn't agreeing with. Obviously, um,
Yeah.
he didn't like that Callis was taking money from getting bribe money, not bribe, but getting money from MJF just to help out MJF, and he's the world champion, and Andrade wants that more than anything. So, um, Briscoe's team won. He pins Jake Doyle
Jake
with
Doyle.
the J Driller. Got his team to win because Mark had hit MGF with the J Driller, and then did Doyle break that up? I think so.
Yeah.
And then whatever happened to Doyle at the end, I think he got pretty much hit by everyone. I think, and then J Driller to Doyle.
I was like, not my goat, not my goat.
It's
That's what I
good.
said.
It's good that he got the pin though. I mean, he got pinned because like he was the threat of he was like the big threat of the match. So they pretty much
Yeah.
sealed him as like uh got to take him down. Because if
You
it's not the
know,
champion,
I
it's
got
gonna
on
be him.
I got on my hands and knees and looked at this guy and said, why? Why?
This I guess
Why,
this means
Tony?
this means that he'll be put into bigger spots and probably even go for a singles title eventually, which I wouldn't mind. Um,
The world title? I can't believe
uh,
you could say that. I don't think he's ready for
next
the world title
match.
just yet.
Anything happen post match of that? I don't think so, right? They'll just celebrate it.
Yeah.
I think so. Okay, so the main event is the men's side of the world of the Owen Hart tournament cup. We got Swerve Strickland versus Will Ospreay, and they we've known this match was going to happen for the last couple weeks or so, or 2 or 3 weeks, I forget. And they've been building it. Obviously, Swerve is upset with Will's alignment with the Death Riders. and Osprey doesn't seem like he doesn't feel like he's doing anything wrong. He just needed the help from someone, and nobody was around. No, none of his friends or none of the people he looked up to were around to help him at the time. So he turned to Mox, and Mox turned him into a killer pretty much, even though he was already a killer. Like nothing really changed about Osprey besides just storyline stuff. Like nothing's really changed. Complete to be completely honest.
Yeah.
uh, which is why like the whole Death Rider stuff is kind of like just extra. It's not really like needed. But anyways, we'll get that
I
at
mean,
the
I
end.
oh, I was gonna say I think the Death Rider stuff is
It's
I think it's
good,
definitely
but
cooling
it
down. Yeah,
it's fine, I should say.
yeah.
But we'll talk about that later. But
Okay.
we're actually we might have to talk about it next time because some stuff happened on Dynamite. So because okay, at the end, I mean, let's talk about the match first. Um,
Well,
uh, what?
I was gonna like everything.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
got
yeah.
like two
We'll
more
talk.
episodes we need, or
Yeah,
two
yeah,
more videos we need to make.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So Osprey. I don't remember what happens in the match. The match was decently long. There's a lot of blood. Uh, Osprey gets busted open first, and then Swerve gets
Yeah,
busted open later. Um, Swerve bleeds like crazy. Like his blood was like bright red, like just
yeah.
leaking.
I
He was leaking
I
from
find it
uh
I find it so crazy that like Will bled so early in the match,
mhm
and then the fucking blood had time to dry,
mhm
and then he just had dry blood on his face the
mhm
majority of the match. Like
mhm.
that was fucking insane to me.
Well, that, but like Swerve, when he bled, he did not stop bleeding. Like Swerve, I mean
Yeah,
Osprey stopped bleeding. He didn't cut deep enough.
yeah,
Uh, Swerve cut deep. He cut like an artery or something because
yeah,
he was nonstop bleeding, which is always crazy to see. Because like you see Osprey, like he already had dry blood on his face. By the time Swerve started bleeding, I'm pretty sure, and then Swerve was just bleeding buckets. I'm just like, please, like this match needs to hurry up and end because look at this guy. He can't like, how is he still operating? Um,
yeah.
and then yeah, what happened in the match? I know there was a Styles clash. It was a what did he do into a Styles clash? He did something into a Styles clash. I forget what it was. He did some move into like and then set up a Styles clash. I forget what it was. I think he countered something from Swerve. I forget what happened. But anyways, Swerve and Osprey just calling back on um their rivals and their mentors. Swerve going for Dead Eye Hangman's move.
Oh, that was crazy. I love that.
Yeah,
Them doing the the buckshot hidden blade for
mm,
that finish
that
was
was great.
crazy. I
That was
love
great.
that they were calling back the Hangman.
Yeah,
The-
that was great too.
This is this is a very random thing. Well, it's not random, but why did they dance to Uptown Funk?
Huh?
Why did they dance to Uptown Funk?
Because it was a serious match and it's not an indie.
I don't.
It
I was
was a main
waiting
event
for
for a
it.
pay
I
per
said
view.
I cannot wait for this, and it didn't happen. I was
If that
so
happened,
disappointed.
a lot of people probably would have just never watched AEW again. To be completely honest, because you can't
I
have a
don't.
serious match like this and then that happen. If it was a comedy match, maybe, but not this match. um, but
But
yeah,
I love the no selling that Will or that Swerve did too. I thought
hmm
that was really cool.
yeah. I like the when Will hit him with the hidden blade and then Swerve was just like what, and then he hit him with his own.
Yeah,
That was really cool. Um, a lot of people, I think the match went on a little bit too long, especially for what they were doing, because they were hitting each other with finish, 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 and then neither
yeah.
one was staying down, and then the match was still like there's still like 10 or 15 more minutes left, and I was like, what's going on? Um, I think they could have benefited from not doing so much. I think it was. I think I had. If you think that the Revolution match with MJF was like, how I think this is that match for me. Like it was
Oh, I
it,
don't.
it was a little bit too much. I think Because
Like,
I enjoyed the Texas Death Match, but I know what you mean when you say like they did a little bit like too much in that match. I think that was this match for me. I didn't hate it or didn't not like it, but I think it went on too long for what they were doing. Even
yeah,
though like they're both
I
main event guys, like it makes sense for them to like have the will to keep wrestling, but I don't know. What were you about to say?
I mean, I understand what you're saying, and do I feel like the match could have been shorter? Yes, but do I think it was fine? Also, yes.
Yeah, yeah,
I,
it was
you know,
fine.
I, I think you could give me Will and Swerve any of the week, Dance Uptown Funk, and then having this match, and I'll be okay with it. I think it was, I think this is my match of the year,
Mm,
honestly.
okay. I mean, honestly, I see your reasoning. To be honest,
I think
like, yeah,
I do think the feud could have been a lot better.
mm,
I think that one promo that they had, it was I think promo of the year too. I'll say that,
it was
but I
really good.
think
Yeah,
it was a very much putting the keys in the car, but we're not going to drive kind of thing. That's how I feel about this feud. It was get in the car, put the keys in, and then somehow you're there.
yeah.
And
I mean, it
you're like,
wasn't.
what happened to the what happened to the drive I was supposed to do? Like there was no driving.
I understand. What was I about to say? Like it wasn't like a like this match isn't like technically a feud. It's more of like a tournament match. So that's
Yeah,
why I think they approached it the way they did. They didn't need to build it up so much because they're wrestling each other anyway for the world title match. Um, like it's not a match. I mean, it's not a thing that like they're not feuding over anything else besides like who's winning the tournament. That every Owen is like that for the most part, where
but
like there's no like build to the match technically. Like there is, but not really. Like the end goal is the world title, and we just seeing who wants it more. Really, at the end of the
yeah, or you know what? I'm not even thinking about the right thing. Never mind.
day.
I'm thinking about the build to All In. I was gonna be like,
Oh.
wasn't something something, and I'm like, I'm not even thinking about the right thing.
No, yeah. I think it was fine for what it was. Like it's what is it called for the build. Um, they did
Yeah, I mean,
enough.
they could always run it back
Yeah. Well,
too.
they
They could,
definitely
yeah,
will. They definitely will.
yeah.
Um.
Because I think this version of Swerve, I think it's something you don't get a lot of. I feel like when they get the ball rolling on it, it just stops.
Hmm.
Um,
True. It does. Yep.
like
But
I feel
did
like
he?
we had the Kenny match, the Kenny the two matches with Kenny,
Hmm.
and then that stopped, and then the Brody King match, okay, that stops, and then Bandito now, and then the finals, and then what's gonna happen after? And I feel like it's always start stop start start stop,
Yeah.
and it's never like I feel like he hasn't really we haven't seen like I think this version of Swerve to like not even full potential, it's like half potential.
Hmm. I agree for sure. It's
Like every time every time I see him, I'm like, damn, I just really want more Swerve in my life, and Tony's not giving it to me.
yeah. Yeah, I agree. We'll see. Like, cause he wasn't on Dynamite, unfortunately. Which I mean, it's fine because it's the pay per view after that match. He's still recovering, so I just hope he doesn't get lost again and
Mhm.
not have anything to do. Because I don't know what his direction is after this because he's not going to be in the world title picture for the next couple months. Maybe not even 2 months, like 3 4 months maybe, or maybe the rest of the year. So he needs something to do in the meantime. Um,
I got two words for what he could do:
but
Jericho Vortex.
no, no, I don't want to watch a Jericho anything like him with Champa. Like, unfortunately for Champa, this really like I wouldn't mind a Champa swerve thing. They could have kept Champa
Yeah,
baby.
that would be
They
cool.
could have kept Champa babyface and then had him feud with Swerve. easily, like to set up something, like because they pretty much are like they're not similar, but like I would like their promo battles, and then
Yeah.
because Jericho don't add anything to anything, like his promo
When
his promo ability is very bad now. It used to be so good. He used to be the best promo in the
yeah.
business, but within the last like 4 years since he's just been doing just comedy, not even comedy, but like just taking himself too seriously. He doesn't add
Yeah.
anything to anything he's a part of, in ring or on the mic. It's bad. It's really bad.
Yeah. I was very optimistic for
I was optimistic
him coming
too.
back.
I was too.
And,
After Rick, I
and
mean,
then
yeah,
I feel like he what
drop
I
the
felt
ball.
deep down inside was gonna happen
It happened.
happens. It's happening. It's going on.
Yeah. Anyway, we're done. No, 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 no more of that. But yeah. Well, Osprey, I was in doubt. I did not think Osprey was winning, even though it made the most sense in the world. Any match on this card,
Yeah.
I got every match right. By the way, and in my predictions, I got every match right. Not from our
Oh, I
video,
think.
but from the from my actual like heart predictions, I got it all of them right.
Oh,
Um, what is it called? What was I about to say? Yeah, I didn't. This match could have went either way because Swerve is obviously a great pick to be in the world title picture, but it's Wembley, it's in England. This is Osprey's first time being in the world title scene, uh, come Wembley, so he's an Englishman. He needs to sell those tickets, so that's the most important thing
yeah.
that they're thinking about right now. I was thinking about this earlier, and it hurts to say, but I have a feeling Kenny probably was going to win the title at Dynasty, and then they were like, well, maybe not probably, but it would have made the most sense for him to do it then to have the it would have still been a question if Kenny was walking into All In with the title because Redemption and every other pay per view since Dynasty, but I think they had to fit in the Darby title reign somewhere,
Yeah.
and it had to be with right after the Kenny match, and then that whole month happened, and then Double or Nothing, and MGF wins it back, so it's like it just reset, really, it just reset the MGF stuff with Kenny,
Yeah.
because I swear, like if Kenny won the title at Dynasty, one, I think more tickets would have moved for All In for sure, because we would have known that Kenny was going to be there. At least Kenny was going to
Yeah.
be or champion by then, because they're not going to just have him drop the title until then. But Darby was always like, okay, Darby's not having this for that long. He's not having it to All In.
Yeah.
MJF is winning it back, or someone else is going to beat Darby for it quick. Um, because I don't mind MJF being world champion, but I don't want to see Darby, not Darby, MJF versus Osprey at Wembley again, and just having a match that they have had before, or maybe worse than before, or even that same type of match. Kenny and Osprey has a higher ceiling, way higher ceiling than
Yeah.
MJF and Osprey. Even the build, like the build, it seems like they're going for something interesting. They set up some stuff on Dynamite, so we'll see. Um,
Yeah.
um, but yeah, I don't know. I'm glad Osprey won because obviously he's an Englishman. It'll be cool to see him get that moment in Wembley. But Swerve obviously directionless. We'll see what happens with him, uh, because there's really no direction, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Uh,
I I think I said this in the prediction. This was going to be a match where going into it, you'll be like, Will is obviously going to win.
mhm.
During it, you you don't know.
Yeah, it was.
And I was like,
I was still like, I don't
we,
know. Swerve might win this until the end. So
yeah, we were. I was texting Josh. I was like, we might have Swerve and Kenny go in, and then Will's gonna win the casino gauntlet
oh
and then
yeah,
cash in.
uh huh,
Yeah.
yeah, I
And I was
remember
sitting there like, we know Will is winning. Why am I worried about Swerve winning? Like,
that. Yeah.
but like that match was crazy.
Hmm. It was crazy.
So
It was a.
my thing is
Mhm.
the one weird nitpicking thing that I think is a perspective thing that I'm okay with it now that I've sat down and or I've had time to think about it. But the vertebra breaker,
Mhm.
did you think that that needed the explanation of, hey, if I get hit with this, I'm fucked. Pretty much. That's what Will said. Of like I'm
Did he
gonna
when he
need
said that?
surgery. I think he said that on either before like in a segment one the show or on a dynamite.
Huh? I don't remember. I must have missed that. But no, it probably didn't need to be said because it pretty much like the move itself is just and it attacks your neck. So like, I think
Yeah.
he wanted to bring attention to it so that if he gets hit by it, then he wants to have that suspense on if he's gonna kick out of it or not. Maybe that's why
Yeah.
he said it. Um,
Yeah.
but either way, like it's self-explanatory. So like
Yeah. No, because I was thinking like now like it kind of maybe puts over the Death Riders training too,
hmm
in a way.
yeah, it does for sure.
Because yeah, that's what I late like after I sat down and thought about it, I said, okay, this is probably why. But I just if I'm like nitpicking one thing about that I didn't like about that match is the don't say it's gonna mess me up that bad and then get hit by it and be okay kind of
hmm
thing.
Yeah, because he did get hit by it. He kicked out, right?
Yeah, he could get up.
Okay, I was
I mean,
about
he
to
would
say.
have to.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if he kicked out or if he like got to the ropes or something. I don't remember.
Mm.
Uh, but I think he did kick out, and then he. What happened after that? I don't know. The Stormbreaker, I don't like that the Storm because the Stormbreaker is like Will Ospreay's super finish. That's like the move he hits like to hit to beat someone just clean like without any
Yeah.
like. But he hits it like almost every match I've seen him hit it. Someone's kicked out. I think
Mm.
Hangman's kicked out. I think Kenny might have kicked out. Swerve kicked out. I guess they're top guys still. I think Moxley might have
Yeah.
kicked out. Yes. I don't know if he hit him with hit Mox with it. I think he did hit Mox with it at Dynasty, and Mox kicked out. But it's not protected. It's not as protected as the One
Yeah.
Wing Angel, which it should be. It should be because the Hidden Blade isn't protected at all. Because he well
Yeah.
when he hits the hidden blade, like a hidden blade when the person is to the back to like when their back is to him, that's the actual finish. When he hits him like
Yeah.
when they're facing him, that's not like the finish of it. Like that's like just because when you don't see it coming, that's like the killing blow. But
Mm.
uh but yeah, like Swerve's most of Swerve's offense is neck based anyway, like the Swerve stomp, the like we talked about
Pause.
before.
Pause.
Huh? What'd I say?
What's his offense is neck based? Hey yo, pause.
I was like, what did I say? Did I say something wrong? Okay. What do you want me to say? How else do I word that?
I
Neck
don't
based.
know, but
It's called neck based offense. Anyways, Osprey has neck based defense, so he pretty much blocked
you,
all of
there's
the.
no there's no good way. I just think
I don't know. I think you just have a messed up mind, man. Anyways, but yeah, Osprey beats Swerve. He's going on to face the champion at All In, whomever that will be. Still up in the air. We'll find out next week. That's all I have to say. I completely forgot that the match is happening next week. So, you need to see Dynamite. So
oh,
that'll be
okay.
tomorrow, or yeah,
Yeah.
tomorrow.
I guess tomorrow we'll do the normal dynamite and then prediction for redemption because
Yeah,
I need to go to sleep.
we
I'm
could do that.
tired.
We could do that. But
Talking
yeah,
about neck defense and stuff. I
huh?
think I need to go to bed.
Oh,
Talking about neck defense and stuff. I think or neck based defense. I think I need that's been enough for me today.
all right.
I think it's for me to try again tomorrow.
But overall, the show was pretty great.
yeah.
It was obviously like different show from Double or Nothing. Double or Nothing was just like I don't know, different feeling. But Forbidden
Yeah.
Door was still like just a classic AEW pay per view, just on a string of amazing pay per
Yeah.
views. Nothing too
I
bad. A couple weak matches, but nothing too bad.
I think the one thing I will say, I think there was okay matches,
Hmm.
and then I think there was like instant classic matches.
Yeah,
Like there was very much like two kinds of matches on these
yeah.
cards.
Like nothing really in between. Yeah, it was either they're really
Yeah.
great or not, like fine, serviceable.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, that's it for our Forbidden Door review. Great show. Excited to see where things go from here on with pretty much every championship and every important wrestler in the company. Which there are a lot of.
Oh,
Uh
I'll say this too. I think it's.
huh.
Do you hear my dog bark?
Oh, is that a bark? I thought someone hit like something fell.
No, I'm like, I guess you gotta say something too. Damn. Oh, this pay per view was I finished watching. I said, damn, I'm super excited for Wednesday.
Hmm.
I was like, we had the survival of the fittest, the Briscoe MJF match. I'm so looking forward to watching
Yeah,
Dynamite when I find out the deal.
yeah. You'll enjoy it. I enjoyed it
Yeah,
for the most
I'm
part.
just a busy boy.
Skip
My
skip the hour mark. I'm just gonna say that.
uh,
I think it's the hour. It was around the hour mark, so you'll see it. You'll see it as soon as you see somebody. You'll be like, okay, yeah, I don't need to see this. It goes on a little bit too long for the most part. So
I think we need to maybe change the like I think to can't talk about Chris Jericho. He's like Voldemort. Can't talk about him.
yeah,
Can't acknowledge him.
he who
Anti
must not be
Jericho.
named. He who must not
Yeah.
be named. Oh yeah, but all right, man.
And just the the anti Jericho airline because he got the cruise.
No reference to his name. Anti
He's
J.
like,
I don't even know. White? No, I don't know. I don't know. We'll think of something. I don't want to think of something, but we'll think of something.
yeah, that man lives in your mind rent free.
It's because he used to be my favorite wrestler in the world. He used to be my favorite
No way,
wrestler.
no way, no
Yes.
way,
He was my favorite
no
wrestler
way. That's
from like 2000 maybe to like maybe like 2016, 2017 or something. Maybe not my like absolute favorite, but like someone I love watching. But
that's crazy take.
Jericho's
I need to
great.
go.
He's always been great, but he's gotten so much worse within the last like six
Can
years.
I?
So
My peak Jericho for me was the CM Punk feud for Mania 28
yeah.
when he was like pouring alcohol on him. That's the only
I
thing
was
I can
just
tell you
talking
about
about that
Jericho.
with my friend.
That's the only thing where I'm like Jericho. When I was watching the wrestling, that is good times. I have good memories. I have about Chris Jericho.
And it's throwing beer on your favorite wrestler
Yeah.
on his
I mean,
straight edge wrestler.
oh, this is not a good thing. I'm gonna say
Uh-huh.
you either die CM Punk or you live long enough to become Jeff Hardy. And I'll just leave that at that.
Okay.
Just let y'all sit with that.
Okay, that makes sense, but it's kind of dark actually. All right, we'll get up out of here. That was pretty far actually.
Yeah, we need to end right now before it gets worse.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all for joining. We do appreciate everybody for stopping by, checking out the video today, and we'll be back with more soon. Y'all have a good day.